All right, so I'm done adding the little touches of the things that I bought while I was out today, and I have to say, just for me, I feel like it's made such a huge improvement to my house. It looks even more homey. I do feel like the house is really cozy, but I really love the touches that I've added. I did move the lanterns here. I think I'm gonna keep the fireplace like this. I don't think I'm gonna keep adding to it. At first I thought I was gonna put that home sign there, and when I put it there, I just didn't like it. But that's one thing, one tip if I can give it to you is just keep moving things around, because that's what I did. I actually took decor from different places and put it in different places. So like for example, I had a letter block and then two bookends that were here, and I moved it to my end table or my entryway, which you're gonna see here in a second. This is a new piece that I bought at Home Goods. So the letter block and the two bookends were here, and I moved those. And then these are the two new trays that I got at Ross, I believe I got those at, yes. And then the home store, I mean the home sign, which has the galvanized letters on the wood backing, which is actually real wood. And then I just grabbed some books and then I flipped it so that you would just see the pages, because I thought that looked more farmhouse than seeing the binding on the outside. This is also a new piece that I got at the at-home store, and then this I already had before, but I got those at the home store as well. Again, nothing really's changed there. That's the DIY that I did. I think it kind of looks cute there, so I'm gonna keep it as is. And then of course these are my new pillows, which was its own video because before they were blue. Now I've had some people give suggestions on moving these into the office. Actually, I purchased these navy chairs for my office to begin with, but I made a mistake and I didn't read the measurements and the dimensions because this sits too low. So next to my office, it's just sitting way too low. So that's why they're not going into my office, and I'll show you in a minute. Over here, I have the basket, and that's a blanket that I've already had, but I want like a white blanket so that I can pick up on like the crisp white of that and the pillow. But so far it looks cute there. And then I think this pop of yellow tulips really ties everything really in together. And even the navy chairs don't look horrible, but eventually I will move those into like another space. So I had different books here, but I repurposed them in my entryway table. So I brought different books here, and I've been asked where I get this bowl from a lot. That's also the at-home store. The apples were from Hobby Lobby. And then as you can see, here's my new updated entryway, and pretty much the entire entryway is nothing new. No new decor. I just kind of took pieces of decor that I had in different spots of the house and moved it here. So here's my letter block, here's my end tables or my book ends that I think are super gorgeous, and I love them because they ties in with the wicker aspect. And then this was that tray that I almost regretted buying. I remember when I hauled it and showed you guys, it was really too much for me, but I'm glad I found a purpose because you see a little bit of green peeking through. And then this was on my entryway table before, so that stayed. And then those lamps were in my office. So they were on my desk where that big lamp is, but I moved that lamp, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But so I relocated these lamps here, and I love them because again, it pulls in that white that's in the hydrangeas there. So then there's the burlap, it's beautiful. I took out the candles and the whitewash clay pots from here just because it was looking a little too much. So I'm gonna repurpose those in a different place, but I don't know where yet. I added some books actually to this corner. I just kind of thought it made it look, I don't know, more natural. This was my most recent DIY, which is my farmhouse little book makeover. And then this was also a DIY on my channel. This is a Dollar Tree. So obsessed how this is looking. The only thing is I need to update the knobs because this isn't Fleur de Lis stuff. So I need to get rid of those and update, and I need to get rid of those sconces because it's also from my previous decor, so it doesn't really go farmhouse. So that's staying because I do love the metal aspect, but otherwise I'm gonna put something else here. But I am saving the space for like a little plant. I just couldn't find one that I liked. HomeGoods had a cute little lemon tree, but I couldn't get myself to spend the money on it. So chances are I'll probably just get a regular plant. I feel like a lemon plant over there may be a little too much going on, but I don't know, something small or maybe nothing at all, who knows. But I do love this chair over on this side. I just think that when you walk in and you see it, it just looks better because this entryway is pretty large and it was just looking really bare because this entryway table is kind of small. So this chair I'm the most happy about because last night I actually thought to myself, what I want is a wicker chair and I hope I find it. Not only did I find it the very next day, but I found it for $32.99 at Ross. I was like, did I just manifest this chair or like what happened? Because this is exactly what I dreamed. So when I told you guys on my entryway table that I removed those books, it's because I moved them here. So if you guys remember when I did my console table over there, these are the books. This one, the wine journal, is actually from Dollar Tree. And then I knew I wanted like flowers to be sitting on the chair so that no one would think that they can sit on it because it's just decorative purposes. And I really do love like all the flowers that I have going on throughout the house. It's something definitely new. If you guys have seen my old house decor, I just did not have this much floral, and it's stunning and beautiful and I love it. And this little added touch, I can't believe it was only how much? $16.99? So crazy. I'm not gonna put a real candle in there. I'm gonna put flameless candles that I actually just ordered on Amazon. So there's a set of like 9 that are flameless and different sizes, and it comes with a remote. Like, heck yeah. And that's kind of like what I want. I want like candles and like illuminating kind of everywhere. That's kind of the feeling, the warmth that I'm searching for throughout this house. So I got them from Amazon for $26.99. Of course, I went through EBATES, so I'm getting some cash back on that. So I'll link EBATES and I'll link the candles I'm talking about. They're flameless, you just use a remote, and 9 of them. While I was out at HomeGoods, they were trying to sell 2 for like $9.99, $10. I mean, 2 versus 9 for $26, you know? Such an amazing deal on Amazon, so I can't wait to get those. I get them on Tuesday, and then I'll kind of show you guys how, you know, I set them up and what I'm gonna do with them. But earlier when I said about my office lamps, because the 2 little lamps used to be on my office desk and then I moved those here because they used to be right here. And honestly, they were just awkward, I think. Even this lamp is a little awkward too, but I just haven't quite figured out my office yet. But because I did this decor here, which I'll link this video down below, this is all Dollar Tree. But when I did this setup, originally this lamp has always sat here, but the lamp blocks that. So I didn't want to block it. I don't want to move this because I absolutely love this whole like section now. I think it's really, really beautiful. So it kind of worked out because now this is a free space. The lamp is here, which I do need a lamp because no light, no nothing. I don't know who did that or like why, but there's absolutely no like chandelier or anything. So and this isn't even strong enough, but listen, I'm still working on my office. Anyway, that's pretty much it for my little makeover. Next, I'm gonna quickly show you some little extras that I also got while I was out and haven't found. Well, there's one thing I haven't found a place yet, and there's 3 extra little things, so I'll show you those now. Okay, so this is the one little item that I purchased that I just haven't found a place for yet, but trust me, girl, I will. $6.99, I think that's a steal. For this little thing, I think that's a really great, I think it will also be like really cute to like put forks and napkins and stuff in, like if I'm having a barbecue or whatever, but I really got this for decor purposes, but you know what? It's probably gonna just stay in my kitchen. So I got that. This girl. Okay, so story time. Trust me, I know Dollar Tree has been putting out those lemon plates. I just have not found them yet. And girl, I have now been to 5 different Dollar Trees. So I'm just gonna have to wait till next week for another shipment to go out, but and hope that they come out with them, because I really, really do want those lemon plates. But because I'm having lemon fever, I got this at the at-home store. I already took the sticker off, but it was $4.99. How? Why? Is this not beautiful? Just stunning. And honestly, I know this sounds silly. It's probably for, I don't know, in my mind, I think it's something for like milk, you know, if you pour for like if you're having a tea or something like that. But honestly, when I think of this, I think of just pouring some orange juice, you know, setting it up on the weekends when I make pancakes and stuff, and then you can just pour some orange juice, because that's, we don't drink orange juice out of big glasses. We drink them out of little glasses because you just don't drink orange juice like you do water. But so I'm gonna put orange juice in this or whatever. So the next thing I got was this Pear Candle. It was $7.99, but I already took the sticker off. My goodness, it smells like a pear. Like, just, that's it, just a pear, and it's very, very strong. Like, it's not a light pear, it's a good strong pear, so I should be able to smell it when I burn it. And I got it for my kitchen island because my candle, which I'm very sad about, that I've already burnt through, although I could probably try to save it, there's still so much like left on the sides, but it's the seagrass. Oh my goodness, the best candle next to the one that's in my guest bathroom. That one and this one are my favorite candles I've ever hauled ever. And so I'm gonna replace it with this. And oh, and the last thing is this key lime and coconut high fragrance reed diffuser. I've never actually had one of these diffusers before, and I really want to do alternative things to just burning candles. So I was in the checkout line and I thought this looked really interesting. So I got this, and it comes with the little sticks that you put in there, and it just kind of like picks off the scent. All right guys, I hope that you enjoyed decorating with me and just kind of relocating decor throughout my house, but that's something you can definitely do. I'm so amazed at how my entryway turned out with basically 80% of it I already had, and they were just in different places. And so take another good look at your decor, and if you want to like revamp a corner, take a look at what you already have, and maybe it'll just look better somewhere else. So that's it for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you really soon for another one.